What will remain after that is anybody's guess. You will not ask people. You may say that you are living, you are talking, you are full of animation, your memory are all right. You may say that. I don't know. There's nobody who is talking here. This talking is activated by you. It's just like the tape recorder recording everything. It is your interest to listen to what is recorded there on the tape. You are playing the tape. So if there is no information there in the data bank, it is silent. It does not even say data not found. You see, it's like the word finder. You know, I was telling him, if you are curious to find out what the word finder says about God, God. And then there is a button there, jumbled spelling, dog, it says. As far as my response is concerned, it is exactly the same, dog and God. So you have an image around that, you know. It's very dangerous. Don't nod your head. That is the way you function. You are going to be in trouble. When you look at your wife, you don't know what that word wife stands for. You will be in trouble. There won't be any more wife. And you will not replace that wife with another wife. So the dog, wife, God, they are just words. Whatever information is there in the data bank, whatever information you have put in there, it is in the background. So it comes without images. You are always creating images around that word. So the imaging mechanism that is put in there by your culture was destroyed by this passive brain. So it doesn't create any. So if I turn this side, the camera is not focused on you. So it has no way of recalling or creating an image of how Larry Morris looks like. Larry Morris, or even the person you are living with all the time, you have no way of creating that image. So I have to look at you. Even then, whether you are there or not there, it has no interest in finding out what it is that the eyes are looking at. It's a camera, just a camera. The cameraman is not there. The cameraman, or whatever you want to call him, is put in by culture. So even that is not taking the exact pictures, because that fellow is manipulating. He is looking into that. So in exactly the same way you are manipulating everything, you is put in there by the culture. It's a cultural input. I don't know if it makes any.
Do you think that your calamity is something that everyone could experience, or is it unique to the kind of?
He doesn't like that, but when I make statements like that, it is possible for a murderer, thief, con man, rapist, this can happen to anybody. Then all the spiritual aspirants put together. So it's not something that you can ask for, and this is not what you are interested in. But then you see, somebody asked me, a Buddhist monk, was Buddha a rapist? I said, worse than a rapist, because he raped the human thought totally. You know? He's the worst rapist. It was the first time in the history of mankind that fellow introduced the element of cosmetization, converting people. Before that, there was no conversion there. Afterwards, everybody copied that Jesus, Muhammad. And he started a Sangha. Okay. And then the sannyas, oh my God, the worst stuff. As I was saying the other day on the television or radio. You know, if it were not for the fact that the teachings of Buddha, Jesus, Muhammad, used by the state, you know, as a political instrument, as an instrument of power, they used them. Otherwise, they would have remained as a country somewhere sitting in some corner. That's all. You only have forgotten them totally. You know.
The question I had is sort of as a follow-on.
This is something which you cannot really be interested in.
Yeah.
You know, can't be interested in this.
I understand. I accept
That's why I tell the people, you ain't got a chance. You ain't got. Not that I am the only one. If there is anybody who deserves this kind of a thing, it is not the person that was there before. Sure.
You didn't merit it.
I didn't merit it. I didn't merit it. That's the word, right? But I'm using it from now on. I did not. That's how I pick up this word. I don't even know how to put it together. Doesn't make any sense. So my sentences by now, you would have understood. They are incomplete. It's too much of a hassle. Written sentences. And people ask me, narrating past events, why you use the present tense? There is no difference between the past tense and present tense to me. You may think that I don't know how to speak English. Sure, you see, I did not invent that language. I don't do a good job. There was a time when I thought I was very good, but not anymore.
What do you think would happen? What kind of society do you think?
Why are we concerned about the society? We are really not interested in the society. The demand for permanence is born out of the demand for permanence. See, you know very well, one day you are going to come to an end because you have seen people dying, disappearing. And so this will happen to you also one day. See? So that must be permanent. Mankind must be permanent. That's all that you are interested in. You project this demand for permanence on to the mankind, humanity. Really, you are not interested in the permanence there at all. You are really interested in your permanence here. Once, a landlord there in Switzerland, is a multi-millionaire. He has more money than me. He belongs to some Krishnamurti, something he believes in reincarnation. And I know.
Pinky.
One day I was standing up
Girl.
and said,
There,
my standard answer for such question is there is reincarnation for those who believe in it. There is no reincarnation for those who do not believe in it. But if you are interested in finding out an answer, so the question you have to struggle and find out first. Then, if you think that reincarnation is a law of nature, we were made to believe like the laws of gravity and all that kind of thing. Just forget. We just forget. And then he said, I believe in reincarnation. I'm delighted that you believe in reincarnation. He has no children, his wife is an alcoholic. And then I told him, look here, you are not going to inherit all the money that you have in your next life. Never occurred to me, he said, come on and think about it. How to... Another fellow, I'm telling you, have some fun today. He's also a multi-billionaire. He has more money, he has children, cars, everything there. And he used to come to see me. And I asked him, why do you come to see me? You don't get anything from me. You belong to so many organizations. You had every spiritual thing from me. You are the only one that does not demand anything. That's why I'm telling you. You are easily accessible. You can sit here. I don't have to pass this money. He has 5 cars sitting at home. You take a bus to come to see. I'm joking. And then the last, one day he said, I'm going to see. But I said, he had already 2, 3 bypass surgeries. I said, if you want to see me, you better come in your car. Otherwise, I don't want to see you. So he came in his car. He sat there for 2 hours. We talked. And I put the same question to him. Supposing it is possible for you to inherit all this money when you are born again, would you leave it to your children? He said, no. And then after a couple of hours, he returned home, ate his lunch, stretched himself on bed, and that was the end of it. He died. When they suddenly, thank God I said, it's not right here, it's got religious problems for me. That's what I'm telling. I don't know what you are interested in. What people are interested in. One very simple thing, whether it's a community or a fellow living in African jungles or here in America, anything. He may not be interested in anything. He may not be interested in spiritual awakening. Everybody is interested in one thing, permanent happiness. That's all. Permanent relation. That's the demand of every person, whether he's a cab driver or a multimillionaire. You know, you have some moments of happiness, and most of the time you are unhappy. You have pleasure, and most of the time you have pain. So how to have one without the other? And all of you guys are selling some shoddy piece of food, telling them that it will be possible for them. I'm not singling you out. Because I have to use you because you are sitting right in there. You know, that's all. You are not going to get that. It's not possible. Why it is not possible, I will tell you. This body does not know that it has pleasure, it has pain. It cannot make the distinction between the two. The pain you are interested in. The physical pain it can handle itself, and it becomes more acute if there is a demand for you to be free from the physical pain. The physical pain is a healer there, but don't listen to all the crap that they are selling. 9 out of 10 doctors. This is hospitals using drugs, telling us God knows what they are telling. Even the 10 doctors recommend that don't. But I'm not suggesting that you should bear pain to prove to yourself and to others that you can bear pain. See, that's foolish. You go somewhere and find out if there is any way you can free yourself from the physical pain. I'm talking about the physical pain. And I was telling you, one of my favorite subjects in those days was the title of my lecture, the meaning and mystery. Not the most popular lectures, and everybody gargling after that. And then I did not know what I was talking about. I picked up all this material from different sources and made it a very interesting lecture. And I even got $100 here for that lecture. Somewhere, Everett Theater or some government club or something.
Encyclopedia.
I'll tell you something else. Let us put the whole thing like to say. Humorous. Not non-so humorous. Nobody else thought me humorous.
Yeah, really.
What did I say? This is, then I was in Chicago. I had monks. Yeah. I had them when I was a little boy there, and then you see this is a different strain, and you will become important. I did not finish important after that. After this, it was such an unbearable thing. So then I said to myself, look here, you joker that is giving lectures and making money on the meaning and mystery. The time has come for you to test. Not the meaning and mystery. How you are going to deal with this terrible pain. I have 2 doctors around me, my wife crying and my children crying. We take it to the hospital. No, you are a damn fool, they said. It doesn't matter. Now the time has come for me to test. You know what happened? I became unconscious. Oh, I was ready. Now is the time for you to test, not just in lectures on the platform. And then after a while I came out of that. The doctors carried me in an ambulance. They were about to give the drugs. I came out of my tremendous relief. That is why when there is unbearable pain, you have to be unconscious. Then the body. I'm not suggesting that you should do it. You take what the 9 out of 10 doctors recommend, Advil or what was the hospital recommend. I watch these televisions because this is tremendous entertainment. I am not going to buy any such product Now, to enjoy this day back home and
Okay.
yes, and I bought a multi-system television and VCR so that I may not have to pay money to transfer them from one system to another system everywhere you are. And so, what on earth is it now?
About pain.
Pain, there is no physical pain is already there, and the body knows how to handle it. Now, going back to this system case of happiness, it is a sensation. You know, the body is not interested in keeping any sensation longer than its natural duration of life. Every sensation has a limited life. So when once the thought captures that and says it is the happiness, the demand to keep that loss longer goes. So this body cannot take that any longer because it is destroying the sensitivity of the nervous system here, so it is throwing it up. You know,